Hello Year 6, it is Wednesday the 24th of February and this is your second spelling session of the week. Okay, so I told you on Monday that we would do one more revision session for the graphemes for the phoneme A, and today I have just given you three words which have all been jumbled up, and can you find the three AY words? Now, to give you some helpful tips, what I've done is given you the different graphemes that make up A. So a little bit like you did on Monday with task 1, if you can look at the first word, for example, if you look here, can you see some possibilities that might make the grapheme? So I'll give you a top tip. We have got an A, obviously, but we've also got an I, which we can see here. So perhaps that might be our grapheme that we're using. So if you can use AI together, what might your word be? So what I'd like you to do is pull out the grapheme if you can, and then can you work out what you think the word is? So if you'd like to pause the video for a moment and see if you can solve these A sound anagrams. Off you go. Pause the video. Okay, hopefully you've had a go at solving those by pulling out the grapheme and then looking at the leftover letters to try and make a word. And here are your answers. Let's see how you did. So the first one was the word painful, and it had the grapheme AI there. The grapheme that was used here for holiday was AY, and the grapheme that was used for this word was EIGH. This is one that we looked at a few weeks ago for 80, and I used that grapheme there. Okay, well done if you managed to get all three, and not to worry if you didn't. It's a bit tricky sometimes doing anagrams. Okay, we're moving away from anagrams today though. So here is a lock-up activity. I've got our police officers here, and they are going to be locking up words. So the first police word, the first incorrect word that we have here is antisocial. So antisocial. The first thing you have to do, well, I've already said, is decide, is this word correctly spelt? And again, does it look right? No, it isn't correct. I do not think it's right. If I wasn't sure, I could look it up in the dictionary, but I already know that's not right. Now on your sheet, you might not want to write across the bars because you might find that a bit tricky to read. So if you want to, you can always write that way round and use these as lines to write on. But because I'm doing this on a computer, I'm going to put my, well, I've made it a bit funny there. There we go. I'm going to write it like that. So antisocial. So what I then have to do, and I mentioned a dictionary just now, is I have to solve and spell that word correctly. So I would then make that a little bit smaller. And here is my word, anti-social. And I'm following my rule of the vowel before the C. So anti-social. Let's have a go with this one. So the first thing I have to do is work out, is that correctly spelt? Now this word came up on your Fix It 4 in a row game on Monday. Torrential. Well, I've spelt that phonetically, but it isn't correct. So it's phonetically plausible, but it isn't correct. So I'm going to put torrential in the lockup. So it's gone to jail, and then I'm going to correct it. So here, and again, I might want to go back to my Monday session to where I did correct the word torrential in the game, or I might want to get a dictionary online or paper-based dictionary and have a little look. And here is the correct spelling for torrential. And again, it's not a rule breaker, is it? It's following the rule. There's a consonant before my T. So the vowel and the consonant. So there, I've got my two correctly spelt words. So I've locked them up and I've spelt them correctly. So that is what you should be doing today. Any incorrect spellings, you must write them down in the jail, and then you do need to show that you can spell them correctly. So your job today is the same. I've given you your own lookup sheet with a correction box, and I've given you a list of words. The first thing you need to do is work out, is the word correctly spelt or not? If it's correct, you can just write it here. You don't have to put it in jail, of course, and you just need to write it here. So there should be, by the end of this session, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There should be 11 words in this box, but I'm not going to tell you how many words should be in the jail because you have to decide which of these are incorrect. So good luck with your lockup task today, and we look forward to seeing your lockup sheets sent to us later on. Okay, well done.